Hey look guys, increasingly cursed knight puzzles. Well, it features knight from Chess Battle Advanced. So this is page 1, and yeah, I love the comments, presumably from others, although if the creator wrote all these, that would also be funny. The comments being in the game has encouraged me to add comments to my own move counter game, and which seems to be inspired. You know, increasingly cursed, move counters to get more, yeah, it sure seems like it's inspired. So yeah, obviously the developer posted this in my server as well, and yeah, let's get into it. The basics 35 puzzles. So knight, I don't even think that I need to explain why this knight can jump to here. It always moves in this shape. Unless you've never played chess before, that's just the motion of the knight that'll be able to get to the flag in one move. I do wonder if everything is going to be a 3x3 board. It would be nice to not have to bring out the drawing tools, but you go from here, 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 and that's how you get 3 moves there. An arrow? Okay, well, you have 2 moves. It looks like it's basically like a belted shift, huh? You go here, jump to here in the L shape. This will move upwards, and then you move to the flag. Okay, next. 6 moves, mischievous arrow. So the idea is probably that like you can't even make the move. It would be like 2 moves if it just didn't do anything. So it probably kicks you off the grid, and then you can't do anything. That would explain why the move count is so high. It would be like here, 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 here. That is 6 moves and requires avoiding that arrow, huh? Chained arrows, alright. Obviously the knight moves here, and then it will passively move up to the flag. Well, move left to the flag, rather. Mischief, okay, so you really just can't touch that all, so it goes here, here, and here. You're never allowed to touch any of those arrows. So just fall off the grid. Uh, lol. So we can jump off the grid, and then it will land into the flag. These aren't even square, by the way. These freaking squares aren't square. Void chain, very clearly. Okay, so we go here. I can't wait to go, like, down to the next puzzle or something. So yeah, it gets chained to here. We land in this square and then go to the flag. Okay. Psst, this arrow is here, so there's just one solution. It's a red herring. 9, 9, um, what is that number? That's not a level number, or, uh, maybe it just means there's one hammer usage that can add a square to the board. So for example, here. And then you can't do it here because the arrow would kill you, basically. You would land off the grid. So you put a square here. Alright, I guess it's time for the drawing tools to come out, huh? But, yeah. You draw there, and that's what the hammer is, and you go from here to here. Boom. And next one's distant construction. So you put it here, maybe? Yep, okay. You land here, that's your first move, and then the second move is here after this arrow lands there. Alright, the arrow moves to the distant place. Obstruction. Well, this is kind of like the exact same as that other puzzle with the arrow. That is 6 moves, by the way. That's the exact same motion that we did when there was an arrow in that location. But this time it's a wall. Next, demolition. Okay. Lol, I like that one in the... I think we can land in the void. What's this for? Oh, it's so that you can't put a square in that to do this. You can't. So this is there so you can destroy a wall with the hammer. And then do that, okay? Renovation, 2 hammers this time. You put one here maybe? Or... No. You get rid of the wall, and then you place a square here. So then you do this, and win the level. Uh... hmm. Uh, anyway, seems clear that it will do 2 times, right? You do this, it moves down 2 spaces instead of 1, and then you do that in 2 moves. I approve that level name, obviously. Okay, Dizzy. Alright, I didn't know this was a 5 houses inspired thing, but okay, so what? Here, 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 boing, 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 done. Just follow the arrows, buddy. Go here, down 2, into here. Okay, okay. Oh my god, you can place an arrow now. Okay, you place this green arrow here so that you can make this knight move and easily win. DIY chain. Okay, well, I don't think we're going outside the grid, are we? It's kind of ridiculous. Also, we only have verticals, so our move is either here or Now that just seems really dumb. No, no, no. Obviously, it is you're making this move using the green arrow for up one, and then the super arrow for down two. So we go up one, down two with that one, and there we go. I CBA to paint in the blue color for that one. A reinforcement. What is this? Does that mean that you can't break it easily? Like, what is that? No, no. Surely this is like, it means that you that was okay. I know that the squares don't look like squares, but if I was gonna draw a square like that, that would be so bad. Anyway, it goes over here, and we go here and here. Yeah, can't break through that, or it takes more than one hit to break, or something like that. Okay, next blockade. We have nothing going done. Wait, is there a problem? It says blockade, but there's like something about unique solutions, right? And so like the problem is you could do that, or you could land here and then also land this location, then get to the flag, and this feels wrong for the unique solution thing. Which probably means that you can actually use two blocks to blocking knight movement, and like this one is not allowed because there's two walls in between. Although each puzzle only has was the order in which things are done may vary. I don't know what that is. Like, maybe you can use items and such at any point, and that's why. Just assume that's what it is for now. Okay, detour. So, we have one breaker. I... Hmm. So, okay, so, like, this is, like, more than a wall, so that move is not going to be a thing. However... I wonder if it's, like... We're ever going to place something that's two down, because that's not even part of the grid at this point. Um... Hmm... It's like it's here, right? It's not that obvious, but it's there. There you go. Okay, next. Also, I freaking figured that you can now, well now, but you can just switch between these instead of my ridiculous scrolling. Re-entry with two hammers. Um, well, we need to do this move, right? And this move. So we just need to find a way for those to connect with two moves. One, two, right? Here and here. Boom. Okay, just to make sure about that. Well, I'm not going insane, right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just checking the guess because I almost thought there was some alternate solution, but I don't think there is. Okay, let's go to the next one. What? Was this pay to win chest? Also, where did my toad go? That's not a good sign. That means I'm gonna lose the toad during a live stream by accident or something. Okay, so we need to get that right. No, no, idiot. This is not how it goes. Do we go back? Yes, you go back. That's the joke. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go back to the starting square. All right, next. 4 and heist. I mean, you gotta put a tile on there. It's forced, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pretty simple. And you, of course, retraverse the square. Huh. Okay, so I bet you clear out all of the walls because you have 4 hammers and you can't go through without it. So you go here and here. But other than that, it's pretty simple. You just delete all of the walls. All right, next. What? Decay. I bet that means we can only hit it one time. So the 7 moves. So how about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? So yeah, the whole thing about that is you can't double back, huh? All right, next puzzle, irreplaceable. Hmm. What is with that one? 7 moves? I don't think, like, using items never costed a move. And, maybe you can't go past corners with the way we currently are. I'm just wondering because, like, suddenly this made me think, what if you break it and then you can come back and replace the tile? But even then, if you tried this, this is 5 moves again, and I don't think that's really a thing. And the side walls feel maybe relevant. It's probably just destroying it. It's just destroy. There's nothing else to do. I should really like mark these better or whatever. But yeah. So you go here. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nothing else to do. All right. Next, heist 2. Okay, we have 2 hammers. One of them will immediately be spent here because that is forced. But um, you place it here next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other hammer is there, so we don't reach reverse this tile because we cannot reach reverse it. Okay. Jailbreak 2. We have 3 hammers. Um, I am assuming that you can't do something so easy this time because yeah, 2 moves, that does not give very much. Like, what the hell? Wait, what is this? Is there some diagonal trick? Because we don't have the 4 hammers to just destroy everything this way now. Hmm. Is diagonality a thing? Like you do that and you can still make this move or something? Hmm. Let's look at it a little bit further and see if that's necessarily true, because these walls are now less solid than before as well. Even though I don't really see how that would help. Wait, no, it's easy. I just like thought about this for like a couple more seconds. I'm gonna change my color of here, but you break these 3, and then your path is here and then here. So there's no diagonality meme stuff. Unfinished business. Okay, so can you finish the level early? Like attempt to like 1, 2. Well, that would be 3 moves, and it says 7 moves, so that doesn't seem like it's the case. So it looks like you have to take the long way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you cannot go to the flag early without having collected that side quest. Heist 3. Okay, 2 of these, and I mean, okay, one of the hammers is definitely being spent there, but what move is there to actually get into it? Because um, huh, huh. Can it destroy, like, can we destroy the green or something? Because every other thing that would allow us to get there looks ridiculous. Like, maybe you do... Okay, so then that would be 1, 2, 3. That is 4 moves, though. That would be just 4 moves to get back in there. It says 5 moves. I don't really know what's happening here. What's the next one? Is there any... 3, the certainly the stuff below does not seem to make things more clear, dude. I can't even... What is this? Like, it seems like you have to break those, but... Unless the knight can be... Oh, God. Like, make it halfway through a move and then not complete it or something, because... I don't even know what the behavior of the knight attempting to go here would be. Because just stay on this square? Because it would insta-lose if it would go on the flag or not. I'm trying to think of a path that would even work for 5 here. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't ask why the green arrow wouldn't have been spent immediately. I don't know. Besides, like, if you could destroy an arrow, like, which would be a reasonable way to continue the joke. The thing is, you could probably just destroy that as well. So I don't know. Well, there is one way that oh God, this is not excellent. um, no, you can't. No, no, no. Okay, okay. Well, I was gonna say though, you don't have the unless the hammer counts on this screen. But oh, this is so awful. You imagine. Okay, look. I'm just saying that this is a way that would count for 5 moves. I don't think it's it, but it's unfortunately God, CBA. Actually, it is actually what you need to do. It's just that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only way to explain 5, I guess. So they're finally doing it, and I'm not going to bother drawing the square on the lower between puzzles, but yes, this is the 2, and the hammer goes off screen for that one. All right, next. I guess it's tempting to go off screen for this one too, but I don't know if we actually have it, because let's say we destroy all 3 of these, then we're going to expect a place here, but we need to spend 1 hammer to put an off-screen square in the previous level. So I doubt that we can actually do this. No, idiot. Okay, okay, I'm so dumb. Okay, all right, hold on. It's this, and you ignore that middle wall. Here's the path, all right? You go here and then here for 2 moves, and there we go. All right, excellent. Can't wait for the next one. Deceit. Receipt. Oh, well, let me guess. Oh, God. Wait, no. You can't really do that one because we only have 2 hammers. Hmm. But if we're going left off the screen, that's even worse, to be honest. I can't scroll left without just changing the window to show PDF document UI. You gotta love how these images are like, they're just they're so like pasted together, and we're like, this is not in the center of the box, and this isn't either. In fact, the image that looks like reinforced metal or something could easily be someone's shower curtain. So why is it called deceit again? Like, because like the stuff on there that looks to be blocking the way isn't. You just do 1, 2, 3, and you go back. Yes, okay. Next. Ooh, we get to place a down arrow today. Delay. Hmm. Can you go and grab a... Well, I mean, first of all, we have to put a hammer on there. This is awkward. This feels like the arrow goes, like, here. Doesn't it? But then how does anyone go on that square? Hmm. Because I'm just assuming that it ends by doing this, and then here's how it ends, but then how do you get... Oh, you don't do it immediately. Okay, so 1, 2, place the arrow here, go back, and then do this with the arrow in place on this square. Man, the visual editing is not making this any better, is it? Will I have to draw numbers on each of these to make it really clear what's happening? 2.5. 2 goes to 3, and this is 4. Oh my god, whatever. Heist 4. Well, a square definitely needs to be there. Why do I feel like this is... I literally said the solution in Heist 3. Okay. Okay, well, here... We can make this move, right? Wait, no, we can't. Too much blocks the way. How about here and then here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Can't wait for Heist 5, which uses the lower bottom of the grid. Jailbreak. Oh my god, there's so many reinforceds. 3? Wait. 4 moves, though. So you just hop all around the grid and ignore everything. Looks like it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Multiple knights, 20 oh my god, why is there a black... Why does it look different? Ew. Maybe it's the evil knight. No, it looks like we're controlling the knight, so don't make it look ugly if it's... Oh god, whatever. Move 1 is there, the other one is here, and then this arrow clearly moves it, so we have it done. Okay. I dislike your sprite's work. Disambiguation, okay. Oh my god, that's why it was a checkered flag, so we could have this differentiation thing. March. 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. Next. What? Swap. Well, I could do 1, 2, and then place the blue on this square, but for black... No. No, the blue goes here, so that both of you can use it. So you can do this here, and then black goes for here and here, with the blue moving 2 upwards. Single use. Well, that's stinky. Uh, I mean, look, you just put 1 here, right? And then 1, 2, 1, 2, we're done. What? Okay, I guess not, like, that knight doesn't need to go. There's 1 move, and it goes here. Good job. Amazing drawing me here. There you go. And the white knight doesn't need to be on anywhere. Oh my god. What is this, arrows puzzle? So, just, like, look around and see, and looks like that did it. Looks like the knight just going from here does it. That's, like, my first idea, and it works. Not like there's any other choices. Like, there's... The only other choice is white going here, and that's obviously trash, so let's not. Okay, next, horseback riding. Oh my god. That title makes it seem like the knights can be on the same square and then dismount or something at any time. Okay, wait a minute. We're getting memed on here. Look at the path of white and tell me whether, like, anyone could ever get on the white flag. Is there some magic where, like, two horse can go over walls or something? Okay, so, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like what it is. You move the black knight here, and it's, like, on the floor level. Gotta decorate this. And then you move the white knight on top of it. And that allows it to be on layer 2 and goes on top of walls, and then the black knight just walks back to the flag. Alright. Nice. Oh god. Well, that makes it even more obvious. Okay, so you go here, here. Hold on, we should make them different colors, right? Or something, maybe? But you go here. Not exactly the best color, but again, it's on top of the black knight now, so we can just go... This would be 3, 4, 5, and then the final move, 6, is over here. There you go. Oh my god. Okay. You do the same thing as the first moves, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hitting my eyeball. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Very accurate yellow stain that I have, by the way. Up for grabs by anyone, I guess? Okay, so we know this doesn't go diagonal, so, like, let's be clear, like, this won't be your thing. Well, it will be a thing because we can we can stack knights, but otherwise, like, in normal heights, it's not a thing. We should honestly, like, do these L shapes because it's more accurate, but whatever. But, okay, so... Hold on. Okay, so let's... Okay, I'm just gonna do the moves, right? So the knight will move here and here, but the coin is not collected here. So I guess, like, the thing that's preventing you from going onto a flag without the coin collected is, like, it doesn't work here because it's partial, maybe. So that's 3 moves already, and then 4, 5, 6. So that seems right. We get the coin while one of them is already stationed on the flag. And that seems like the only way that's reasonable to even do it. Alright, well, there it is. Slalom. Okay, well, looks like this time we are forced for black to go on the wrong flag color, which wouldn't be a problem anyways, I think. Well, again, not quite the most defined behavior I've ever seen, but also, how about, you know what, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, who's getting... I wonder if that's, like, the move order, like, matters in a way, because we did just get the coin and then the flag. Well, CBA the order, but clearly it takes 4 moves for the Black Knight to get the coin and the flag, as you've just seen, and now the final one can be done there in some order or something. I hope that level wasn't something that had more going on in it. Oh, what the heck? I mean, that's interesting. I don't I don't assume that this means you get the coin by doing that, so we're going to need to do this in order to get it. But then reversing the behavior is not easy either. Are we ever gonna go on top of the knight in order to get on top of here? To get to a flag easier? How about we try to get it with the other one? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, Looks like that's it, because you do that to do 6 moves with the black, and then your remaining move with the one white knight is here. There you go. Sharing is care. So is there something wrong with the most obvious? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it says sharing is caring. And we very much did not share with that one. You know, 1 was enough for that one. So, and there is the unique solution thing. Okay, how about we try the different idea, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this time we actually shared the coin, as in each knight got 1 instead of one of them getting 2, and that feels more in theme with the level name. Well, level 50, we're already there. Okay. So I mean, we need that one. And also they need to be collected uniquely. We have 1 hammer. This, and it feels like it's not going to be possible to go through the reinforced one. So are we really placing something here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is already quite expensive, and then then this is bad. We can't go through this one. Um, But can you jump over a reinforced? There's something weird with that. Okay, we still need to go back because we're 1 heighted, but okay, I think we have it. First move is there, but then black comes and jumps to top of white, which white's already collected a coin, and then jumps over the reinforced. But we still need to place the square here because it's not going to be at an elevated height at that point. And then you do this. So that's 5 moves on black, and then finally, wait, no, because we lost our hammer there, so we can't now use it to. Okay, that's a problem. No, like, God, maybe I'm just gonna not do the puzzle. Like, I just don't see how it's actually possible unless it's some rule like the coin counts as an additional height and is not actually consumed or something. So we'll continue with the next one to see if there will be any revelations about. Also, lol, there's a bomb now. Okay, well, it looks like we press the button and it probably blows it up because the button's also a new element, right? So that's 2 moves for that, and now this bombed wall will explode. That doesn't give you a very good sense of how large the radius of that explosion is, if there even is one. Oh, nice. Okay, 8. It's on there. Does it only blow that up? Do we want it to not blow up? Because, okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. And along the way, hold on. No, there's actually a problem because that's actually getting in the way. Okay, there's 2 things that's going to. So the purpose of destroying that is not. It's not a problem. It's actually something we want to happen because it's getting in the way of moving to here because we can't make this move right now with the wall in the way. Why should I even do that, by the way, though? Because I see that there's this path that goes from here to here instead, and that's, like, better if maybe we don't have the turns or something. So let's think about that. 1, 2, 3. Well, black needs to be there first, but who cares? Or maybe, no, hold on. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the problem. So that was 5 black moves and 3 white moves already, which means that we've already broken the move count. But I was gonna have both of them on this square so that white could just jump to the flag. We got some real questions about what elevated height counts as, because we have, like, I can get both these in 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are both 4 moves, but of course, you see that, like, you're hitting a. You're basically. I'm treating the button as if it's an elevated position that you can get to. It's like 0.5 height or something, and it's like, it's a little suspicious. Oh God, messing this up has dire implications for the rest of the video. Maybe this isn't a good idea, but this is live, but this is not post. So this is the thing at the very end of the document. It's not even a puzzle solution thing. It's a mechanic explainer thing. I like the upside down thing. I've used the upside down thing in my videos also, but anyway, it says the thing to read is when moving from one of these, it remains at that elevation. It remains at that elevation is incredibly cursed. So if it's at 2 heights, even if it moves off of a brick, it's still at 2 height. Yeah, I really don't know what to make of it. Okay, what about this next one? There's way too many moves for us to like do that, right? Because yeah, that's too much. So I think we have to avoid at every turn. So that's 6, of course. It'll be 6 with each of them. And that'll naturally involve them stepping on each other in a way, but it's just like, yeah, it's 6 for each. So we can't get onto the other knight's flag. Oh god. Okay, we can't leave this video for months unresolved. So we're just gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it stood on a knight for 1 turn, therefore it is 2 height. Or a button counts as 0.5 height and therefore could get you on top of a wall. And then as for black, it goes here, 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 and then here. And if such things aren't right, that just means it's more cursed. And therefore is thematic. Next. Fireworks. Did I take a peek about this puzzle? Probably did. But yes, this button needs to be hit. I think, because the behavior of a knight going on top of a bomb is undefined. But let's just say that's not possible and something really does need to hit the button. That move would probably be something like this then. So you go from here to here. Then you're gonna need to like shuffle around to go over here. That's already a lot of moves. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves to explode it. Let's draw a 6 over here. So then we could do 7, 8, 9, 10. Does this not look like button equals height that can help get elevation? Seriously, we have 2 moves left, and the white knight seemingly could never have gotten onto the black knight at any other time. No, wait, because the flag can just be, okay, we can just do this and this. So we don't need to get on that wall. I was gonna say, okay. Well, look, we seemingly just got 12, so there we go. Alright, next, and don't ask me why I've decided to extend myself. The knight's friends, only 5. What? Oh no! Oh my god. Looks like the eyes tell lies. Or something, but yeah, flag is you and the knight is no longer eyed, and you can see there's eyes on the flag. And yeah, so I suppose everything can move in a knight formation by default, so with our one move we just do that and get it on top of the knight. Next, jar... That's lingo. Wait, what? What am I looking at? Is there supposed to be an eye here? What is this? Oh, it's night to night. It's a top white or something. Oh god. Oh my god. So it's night. The joke is that this is night to night. And then you get to the flag, but it seems like you have to solve this like it's a lingo puzzle. What's lingo? Check out my infinitely long lingo playlist, please. Alright, excellent. Next. What? Horse sorcery. Oh, great. I have to move my ice self. This is a bee magic reference, which is a puzzle game about arrows, like, doing things. Okay, so wait, this actively tells you, like, the moves you need to do, but this is, like, a tutorial for it. So, when you do this, we do the motions of those arrows to trigger the ability. Except, why is it 5 moves? That was only 4 moves, right? No, that's weird. And the flag shows up in the bottom middle for some reason. There's another what is this, by the way? There's another level where you jump like this. Why is that a restriction? Is this a play on the unique solution thing? The normal meaning of unique solution is that every level has only one pattern of moves, but the alternate troll meaning that maybe this is using is that it means that different levels cannot share a solution. Your spaghettification is too high. Alright, we did it. It's literally just that, but then also move to the bottom middle afterwards, and there... Cool, we place them even though we... Oh, it's veggie... This this is just a list of references to, like, games I've played in the past. This one is Veggie Quest. I'm not gonna do a pop-up of what video to go watch if you don't know, but it's really not that important. Because we're still trying to go for shortest moves after we place them, but... Alright, this is pretty excellent. Also, there's like maybe a missed... I don't know if it's a missed opportunity to say it, though, but this is the same background color as this, meaning that it's potentially possible that this gray is an area that you can go onto. It's differently scaled, so I don't think that's what the joke is gonna be, but like maybe that was a missed joke, I don't know. So this is not the same flag design as before, but I assume we don't want to let the knight get there. The closer one is this way, so maybe that one should be the delayed one. So let's put a detonation bomb here. Like, I guess the button is here, but the problem is there's an easy way to go from the button directly to there. So maybe it should be like, the middle is unused-ish, but maybe that's the one with the bomb on it, actually. But we still need to break symmetry, and there's corner, like, things that are too easy to get to the flag with. Like, in the original game this is based off of, the double backing is a thing that adds a lot of moves, but I don't know if we have enough space to actually make it work. There's only this and this space I can hit here, so maybe it's that both these should be walls, and then there's a button that chooses one. I mean, the most I can do is 1, 2, 3. And then the most effort, although this seems to falsify the button 0.5 height if you can go here and here, by the way, but let's not think about that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? That seems like it, actually. Like, it takes 1, 2, 3 to get to the button for the first time, and then to get back to here is like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't have the energy to think about height spaghetti right now, so we're Patrick's Night Drawer game. Okay. Wait, it says one move, though. Maybe just, it's just like there's nothing there, maybe. Is this not, wait a minute, it's because this thing is, oh my god, it's flag-shaped. Oh my god! Ugh. Okay, it's one move, so we're not doing anything special, I think. But you must respect the reason it looks like this. I was like, what happens if you move, like, outside the grid, in a way, and it's a rotated... Look, can we... Actually, zooming in, can we zoom in to like, see how much detail they put in it? It's probably just an image. But yes, the flag is the level. The level is flag-shaped. Although this line isn't... This line is not very aligned to the flag's line, but who cares? This is excellent. I love this level a lot. Next. Advanced chess battles for 20 immovable object. Okay, are we allowed to do this now that it won't knock us off the grid, is the idea with that one? Trample. Okay, well, that's, okay, so we delete that wall, and... we're gonna go here, and it goes down, obviously, boom. So that's also, like, it's showing that you don't skip over the wall. Huh? Is it anywhere? So you go here, and then you can choose which to go, and you would choose to go to the right, so that you can do this L move. Okay. Reuse. That feels, far away. I mean, we could put something on there. 4 is, like, weird, though, as a number. It's probably reused because you are using the same plus twice, so you like maybe put it there. You need to have that hammer, so we go on top of the plus that we placed and move to the right. Then we'll do here, here, got it. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth move, you go back on the plus sign, which moves you, you choose to move down instead of right. Recycle. Okay, so I see where that meme is going. I do wonder if ever you have a can you put the plus on the coin so that you don't have to deal with it and you can do like here? Feels like it's a little too far away for that to be that excellent, though. So like maybe here you put the plus sign here, move one, move there, which moves you down. Then you go into here. We have another hammer, by the way, so we can make something here. We are on the coin, so let's move down and then into here. So now that we are on the plus sign again, we move to the left and win. Unsynchronized. Oh my god, what's with the stop signs? Is it like you go there and then you can go there? Is it only stop and go? Is it not a 3 cycle? I think it's a 2 cycle. but not sure. Maybe it can stop you mid-move. Wait. Does it mean that you can wait for one move and waste the move for the two cycle to work? Like move one is nothing, and then that changes it to go. Because I thought maybe another interpretation of this rule is that like you could try to make this L move and fail because it has a stop sign, but it stops you on that square. I don't think that's the rule though. It seems like the idea with this level is just you can wait a turn without moving. Cycles 4. So you spend the first move doing nothing at all. The second move is here. You also spend the third move doing nothing at all because it'll become a red light again, and then the fourth move is there. Okay. What? Inversion boots or what? So we can never go on this square. But why is it there? It's not just that it'll do something like this, right? Maybe it's a double move, like it counts for both these at once or something like that. You've also been assuming that like you need to end on the thing for it to have an effect. It doesn't stop you mid-move, which I haven't checked the previous one and probably will never whip. Okay, okay, that makes it a lot more clear, yeah? Move 0, but the boot can allow you to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and it just moved by one space. I see, okay. So this one's solution is actually move there. Nice arrow, good job, me. Here, and then use your boot to move one to the left without spending a move. Okay. The flag is on here. Oh, wow. So you stand on the go, and that, by doing this, it turns into a stop sign. Actually, it would be better to do it like this. See, this is what happens when you're lazy and don't buy your pen editing software. And then when you're on it, on the second level, you do this. Okay. Traffic. So you go here, wait, it's stop at the moment. So spend one turn waiting, yeah. This is your second move. And then 3, because you're on the top level now. 3, and then 4. So you spend the third move going there and the 4 down, right? Mind the gap. There's a boot, which is a free move, though. So we can go here. It'll be a stop sign, so currently is 1 move, and we're just going to free move with the boot, and then move here as the final move. Next, uh, hmm. uh, huh? What? Does it make you stand on the wall instead of killing you or doing nothing at all? That's crazy. Okay. Okay, I don't know how that extends to anything else, but that's fun. And we can place that down now. So, it'll become a stop really soon, though. So should we backboard this? Like, I don't understand what was going on there. Why do I not just place a super arrow, move 1, we now get on top of that, and then move 2? We must be missing something. Oh, is it kicking you? Oh, maybe it's kicking you off. Like, you attempt to move in this direction, but instead you land there, and then you do this. Okay. Okay, so assuming that, you again place this here, but instead you land on the stop sign and... But... Hmm. Okay, so you go there and you land on this, yes? But why can I not just walk onto the flag now with my boot instead of doing something silly like... I don't know about this logic, but maybe, like, it's just like, if you want to waste 2 moves, you can do so by going here, doing a free move with the boot, and then here. But why, Spaghetti Monster? Conveyor belt 0 moves, and 4 of your choice of anything. So the arrow cannot move on its own. So, okay, so I see. Okay, so the plus signs just go here. And then you use your boot move in order to move to the right, and then you just, like, are able to move onto the coin and back and then win. Factory, we have nothing to place, and first move is not... It's not good first move. What are we doing? Well, I kind of want to get on top of one of the go signs, but there's... Like, we're ending off with, like, here, yeah? And there is waiting, by the way. So I can do here, which will land us in this location, but these are going to be stop signs at the moment, so we need to waste the second turn, so that we'll turn back to go. Then the knight goes on top of here, and then we're gonna choose to move that to the left, which will become a height 2 stop sign by this point. And then our final move is gonna be here onto the flag. Alright. factory 2. So can't put anything here. Wait, is that the same? Well, the location over here is more free this time. It feels like it has to be this is the final two moves, but I don't know how we get here for in 2. In fact, it just looks impossible to get there. We need to use this because it's not possible to get to there in 2 moves in standard Knight gameplay. Like, unless there's the controversial move of going here and then getting on the wall, which doesn't really feel like it would work. Or you could just probably wait on the... Oh, you probably just wait on this. Okay, I'm just the freaking tool. You go here, your first move, wait because it's going to be red. Now it'll be green, and you spend this... That is the third move, and it will be green by that point, and then you just win. Because it's red, and you're able to get onto the 4 height. There we go. Okay, next. Oh my god, 21. Called Regicide. We got some parity potential issue. Is that the joke? Because I'm gonna... Okay. So, 1, 2... Be more precise with the way I do these moves, just so that no one complains. Oh, that's a problem. That sucked. It seems like we have some sort of parity interest that would want us to be on that arrow. So, we can, like, follow back the trail of the only possible... Getting trolled? This is... I didn't think this was a possible move. I mean, we haven't tried, so maybe it is. That's 7 moves to get onto this square, so it's going to start on 7, I guess. Alright, now 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14... No, that's not 14. This is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, that's interesting, because... I didn't think this was a possible move for a knight to make. But I guess it just showed it is, because this is the perfect number of moves that would make it work, and you can't get through this otherwise. Okay, knight game. Jailbreak 5 with a boot and 2 and 3 of these. Okay, it seems obvious. Right? Just exit out here. Okay, here. So we have used 2 hammers to create new squares. The 3rd hammer breaks this. And we do 1, 2, 3, but we have the boot for an extra move. Boom. The family 50... Oh, God. Chess Battle Advanced. There's the 2 moves, but does it promote or anything? Promotion, yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it promotes to knight and wins there. But I don't know if a queen is a candidate for a flag. Bishop. 1, 2 is forced, and then 1, 2, 3 for the knight. The knight goes here, here, here. I really don't know what's the easiest way to show the knight moves, because the diagonal one is not the technically correct addition. Knight goes here, and then rook goes boom, boom. Alright, next is queen, which goes down. Okay, here, and then the queen goes... Okay, so the queen is a candidate. You just win as the queen, and then you put it there. It goes down by 1. Okay, next puzzle is black sheep. However, it goes to the other direction. Does that have a rule about potentially auto-capturing the knight or something? No, because the other knight was normal, so who cares? It's not like the white versus black queen seems to matter. Unless there's capturing spaghetti somehow. Okay, 1 destruction. Seems like that one, right? The other one does the most. And the knight goes here, the bishop goes here. The queen goes left and then to the top right. So the queen motion is here, if in case the spaghetti spiral wasn't bad enough. I don't know. Is this how we simulate the pawn going 2 space on its first move? But boom, dash. There we go. Boot. Convert. Okay, so I'm guessing it can still walk like normal. It's like the cane in Gen 2 Rescue. But you can move it with your free move with the boot, and then move your bishop diagonal. There you go. Pawn question mark. Well, there's capturing spaghetti. Is that a thing? Wait. I don't understand. Does that mean that it can just, like, just do this? I mean, cursed. That's gotta be it, right? Or it can go on walls arbitrarily. But being able to move in a capturing without capturing anything is cursed. Well, Next one. Okay, now I really don't know what's going on. The bishop is forced on this. Yeah, there's no swapping. So... I mean, it's not even that it can skip to here. That's just not it. Okay, an alternative idea that isn't this is that there was the whole idea that a flag got knight moves even though it was a flag and shouldn't really have knight moves if you think about it. So maybe it means that these... Oops, well, whatever, we established it's actually possible, that trajectory. Maybe it means that despite all of it, we can actually do these in, like they're actually just reskinned knights or some joke like that. Like, the joke is that all the previous levels were also designed this way, maybe? So, here... God damn it. God damn it. So what is, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5? This is an insane troll, dude. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Pawn. 1, 2, 3. Or what about this Garbo? Would you do this? And then 1, 2, 3, 4 with the bishop goes here, here. The battle is too advanced. Oh my god. Next we're gonna say the walls can move on their own. Okay, no need to... Don't even bother thinking about those. Yes, spaghetti monster. Okay, so here, swap, effectively, I don't actually mean they swap, but, like, yeah. So every one of these behaves like a knight. Yeah, yeah. Next puzzle may spoil this chapter's gimmick. Always has, yes, yes, spaghetti monster. I know. Okay. Playtesters puzzles. Evil twin. Okay, I mean... Okay, so why not 1, 2... 3, 4, 5? What's the issue with that? It's just 5 moves. Okay. Okay, next. Heist 5. We're back. What the, we have grid lines to tell that this is actually 3 apart. A lot of these have been disallowed already. Wait, what? What the hell? That, we have 2 hammers, so that forces that, doesn't it? That's unbelievable. I mean, like, is this trolling in like a go-between puzzles troll section? The other ones above and below, okay, I think that the above and below not being really, like, used, like, going between puzzles is, like, a huge missed opportunity. Mm. Unless it's, like, height in... Okay, so, like, there's different ways to think about it. Like, one of them is that height is, like, you can stand on reinforced metal or something. But there's, like, extra super high, although I don't think that's really going to be true even with the most contrived coin interpretation, which is the coin gives you an extra bit of height, which I don't think so. The other one is that maybe it's fine to be on a flag. You don't need to pad the flag, because maybe we just win, like, because that behavior has not been defined, so we can put another hammer down. Hmm. If that's... In that case, this is still the only configuration of hammers available, so... I guess let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Kind of like the second one. I want to fix that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I mean, that's just 10 moves. It just happens to be exactly 10 moves, so I think that's it. Like, I love how the scratches look so ugly after every puzzle. You gotta have one where, like, the scratches of, like, the paths that you draw spells out CBA or something. Okay. Next, Theo. Jailbreaks. We needed this many jailbreaks, my god. We have too many in such a, like, in just such a horrible extent that I feel like... This is too many. But yeah, I was gonna think of this. So, like, it was like I was gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which, by the way, this S shape is valid. BTW. But it's not valid because that's too many moves. But yeah, going all across the screen in a horrific way would be like very in theme. Trying to think about doing it on the bottom doesn't really seem like it's gonna match. It's gonna work. Hmm. Yeah, this is kind of bad. Like I can't do it. The square seems like the one I would want to spend a hammer on if I needed it that bad. uh, okay, I kind of see a 4 actually. It's well, okay. So like the bad thing obviously is this requires it's 1, 2, 3, 4, but this requires so many like things I need to put. Wait, wait, no, it doesn't. Wait, that's just it. You okay? We got it. We act. Oh God, I'm so bad. Oh yeah, I think it doesn't work, huh? But that's yes, you go here, that's the second move, that's the third move, and then finally win with the fourth. There you go. Honestly, I expected more disgusting go around the screen things. Crazy idea. The bomb is on the flag. Isn't that a good thing to do? I feel like that's a good thing to do. However, getting somewhere on it seems difficult. Maybe you do this and then hmm. I mean, you should not touch a button. In a way, that also seems difficult, but you can actually go on top of that square as like white without touching the button, landing on the button. You can jump from flag to flag. Like it's not that incomplete. Like fine, I'm just gonna do like 1, 2, 3. We go back to the starting square, then 4, then 5, and then we have exploded. The guy, the knight that picked up the coin is not even the one that got on the flag, but I CBA. We destroyed the flag, so there's only one flag in the level, QED. This behavior was undefined. Oh my god, we took so long to find to get back to the decay square, huh? So what is this? You go on top of here, that's kind of fun. Who cares? Just go on top of this and then win, right? Is this the problem? But like maybe it's showing that like this, it kind of goes over this and then it hits it so it actually fails or you can't do it. Maybe that's the showcase. Because it goes over the broken square twice. Long distance. How did you do this? Closet. Boom. Well, the freaking silly rule where you can't foot from traffic light to here is like striking again maybe because whatever. Let's just do that and then wait. Must be missing something weird. Like, so you go on top of this, and then 1, 2, 3. What's the problem? Does the spinning the boot like change the traffic light cycle in a way I didn't think about? Uh-oh. Can't wait for the creator of this to tell me how I've screwed everything up. What the hell is this? It's not like it stops it at all, I think. What's going on? What? This is level named this way. I can't do this. Actually, here's a quality troll, okay? Here's what I'm gonna say to ruin everyone's loving ideas of everything. You can't see this or this square. So, it could be possible that here is like a huge amount of conveyor belt arrows that go to the right and then up. And then there's a double blue arrow that goes into the win. That's the only explanation for what this level is. If you don't agree, jump onto an arrow and die. Thanks. Next. Teleportation. Boing, obvious. Wait, no, yeah, it's 2 moves. You don't have to spend a turn waiting or whatever. Return. Different colored portals for some reason. I can't wait for 2 portals in different levels to emerge. Please do it. So you are doing that and waiting on the turn because we know that waiting is the thing. So why did I write 1? The waiting turn is 2. And then the turn 3 is just this one. Boom. Wormhole. Ah ha 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 ha. Why are there 2 knights, by the way? Okay, so the first move is forced and it's over here. This sends you here with one move consumed. You can go this way. Legendary. Legendary. I love it. And that was 3 moves that the knight moved in total. I'm not quite sure that arrow is a needed thing, but okay, let's do this with 7 moves now. Looks like 1, 2, 3 is the minimum to even make progress. But why is this not a troll, by the way? Because, look, we have spent 3 moves to go there. But why not spend the 4th waiting, the 5th over here, the 6th waiting, and the 7th here? Boom, don't even go to the other side. Alright, next, portal gun. Oh my god, I can place it. I mean, the fact that it's an inventory slot is also cursed, and, like, the thing is, though, it's not standing on, like, a thing, so, like, I don't think it would make sense to keep it as a real thing, sadly, but... Although, there's so few moves, it's weird. You know, maybe, okay, it's just you do that, you place it there, and that means that this is move 1. You go onto the other portal, and this is move 2. And then you go back, which is move 3, and then you are on this portal again, which will be move 4 to win. There we go. Trade. Oh. They are the same color, right? Okay, so you go on this. I'm not even going to draw an arrow here. Yes, you win there. Yes, yes. Okay, and then this one you go here. Okay, that was even easier addition of the wormhole puzzles. Am I missing something? Tether. Oh my god, they're connected. Obviously, you make the knight move, and it brings both of them. What? Okay, so it can like reduce in length without like being forced to stay to length. So when you make this move together of the white and black knight, like it doesn't move the black knight also in that direction. Getting surprisingly close to the end, which is nice to think about. Okay, what is this bounce back? What? Getting a little concerned here about the first move that it seems like I must make, buddy. Is one stuck in the void or what? Maybe it just pushes or something. Okay, maybe it's just that. Like, okay, after this move, the Black Knight, I believe, is actually here. Because it pushed the other knight, which is, by the way, undefined behavior in a way. But yeah, sure. And then the white knight goes here, and the black is also tethered, but it can move out without, again, without disrupting the tether. Alright, next. Hey, there's a wall. It's just interrupted, right? It's not. The bounce back is still cursed, though. I'm very wary about it. The bounce back is so suspicious that I am worried that it's just, like, not even gonna have the effect. There's some interpretations where there is no solution, isn't there? Like, here you attempt, and then it will bounce you. You lose one, whatever. Green was, like, no move at all, so therefore blue is +1 move and allows you to move there. There we go. Snap. Does it, okay, so the tether breaks. Okay, I see. So you do this. This counts as only 1 move, but now that the tether snapped, the remaining 2 moves have to be spent individually. Overshoot. Why is it just not placing a block there and then doing the shoot and then doing this easy? Ooh, oh god. I don't know what to think about this situation. There's somewhere like hits into the void. Maybe just also breaks, right? I feel like breaking again would make the most sense because no one is dealing with all of the all of the attempts to keep the tether going. So we assume that it breaks and then the white knight moves here and here. Hold on tight as it goes through a portal and switches. That's okay. First move is there, right? Which is forced, and now that means that white knight remains here. No. It needs to teleport with it, even though like I think it must because you go here. That means the black knight is here, and the white knight teleports from this lower location up to the top one, and then both knights can go down in a single move. So that was move 2, and this is move 1. We're so close to the end, guys. Oh god, conquer. No, wait. Oh god, that final 0 is excellent, but wow, that inventory system use is so good. It is so goddamn good. Okay. I was wondering when the inventory would be used in such a satisfying way, but damn it, that's really excellent. We need to do this though. Chain divide, yeah. I don't even know which level the side quest is like in, but let's assume this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it takes 5 moves to get into here. Now we are 5 and 6, 7. And then I hope that it is, oh god, it's not 8 to go from there to there. Was the initial process of getting the coin inefficient? Was there a way to avoid the portals and avoid getting trolled or something? Oh, I can just ignore the first one. I got clowned. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You completely skipped this one. That's 5 moves. We skipped number 6 in order to do 7 and then 8 for the finale. All right, I love this, by the way. Uh, it's gonna go... Dude, this is crazy. Okay, wait. This is the obvious move, yeah? But now... We have one move left after it goes in the portal. But what happens after it goes in this portal? The White Knight attempts to go here, and there's a Black Knight that's immediately on this other portal. So we go back and teleport through again, and the Black Knight is here. That chaining of portals together is excellent. I mean, it's too bad you couldn't get the infinite loop to be some defined behavior, but yes, there we go. Alright, last level, everyone. And it seems like this is 12 with an inventory placeable. So we place this here. I mean, I was hoping for a little bit more inventory stuff, but like I guess that would make the mechanics like you would need to rethink the mechanics in a way for that to work. But yes, we go here and boom, we are done. 120 and yes. Thanks for playing. Okay, and there's no answer key. There's just a mechanics key. I've only looked at the chapter 2 one for for the stupid elevation stuff, and I decided that we're not going to have this video never come out. I have not read any of chapter 1s or any other chapters. But yeah, this is just to... I love that you can tell the description remains the same. I guess we didn't do the Black Pawn one. But CBA with the Black Pawn one. We know the joke anyway. Alright. Well, anyway, this was absolutely excellent, and I love that someone made like a move count, like a game inspired off the more cursed thing. It is also used. It also says that Locke is one of the inspirations, but I'm glad that the name of this game, this book has been inspired off me, and of course the meme games in my community. I must continue to beg people to play the move counter game because the video did not get enough views, and it is not happiness inducing when my effortful videos get less views than the ones I don't put effort in sometimes. And people's reactions to this game are like wishing that there are more games in this more cursed genre, so please, I beg of you to make more games in the more cursed genre. There we go, goodbye.